How was school today, honey?
We learned about how the Europeans and the Westerners imperialized the Middle East.
Was it interesting?
Oh, so boring.
All right, Rolex, do your homework.
Fine. Hey, Mom, can Frankie come over?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Frankie, did you do a stupid history homework?
No, not yet. We should do it together, because we have that test in a couple days.
You're right. Okay, man. My mom would kill me if I didn't do well on that test.
Yeah, same.
Where am I?
What are you talking about?
Hey, Frankie, that you?
Yeah, dog. Where are we at?
I think we're in the Ottoman Empire.
The Ottoman Empire? Isn't that the place that stretches from Hungary, Greece, and the Black Sea to Syria and Egypt? Hey, yo, Rolex, look. There's 2 Middle Eastern women over there.
Let's go talk to them.
Dude, yeah.
Who's your president?
President? I'm not sure what that is, but Suleiman, our generous and modernizing sultan, decides all of our government issues along with his royal family. The Grand Vizier, who has absolute power over government officials in the army, civil service, and provincial governments, the janissaries, or army, and many judges who enforced Sharia law of Islam under our great sultan to help control the subjects of the Ottoman Empire.
Islam? What's Islam?
Islam is a monotheistic religion that has 5 pillars or specific religious rules that we have to follow. We have to pray 5 times a day, every day, and pay a special donation called zakat. We also have to fast for 1 month during a holiday called Ramadan. And lastly, we have to make a pilgrimage to Mecca at least once.
Wait, so we're in the Ottoman Empire, right?
Yeah, we're near the Black Sea, which is valuable trading land south of Syria.
Well, that's amazing. The Ottoman Empire has so much land. Frankie, get up. We're gonna be late.
Oh, goodness. Again?
Are we still in the Ottoman Empire?
Yeah, I think so.
Why are people speaking Russian?
This must be the time of imperialism. It seems like Russia and France are taking control of this region. Their economy must be all over the place since Russia has forced upon their own government.
What are they fighting over?
The Black Sea!
Who are you?
I'm a Russian imperialist, duh.
Isn't this the Crimean War? Where the Russians fought against the Ottoman Empire that had the British and France as allies, only to betray them later for the land that the Russians wanted?
Yeah, a big reason the Russians, came to imperialize in the Ottoman Empire was for the Suez Canal, which made their travels and trade much easier. It gave us an easier way to arrive to Asia and Africa to trade, but we obviously deserve it more than those dumb Brits. We just have to defeat them in the Ottoman first.
The same thing happened to Saudi Arabia because of the oil spur?
I think so. Oil caused Western nations to imperialize in the Ottoman Empire in the first place. It was a valuable resource that we needed for industrialization.
But before imperialism, oil benefited the Ottoman Empire because they were able to share part of it with poor countries who needed it.
Wait a second. All of this is based on geopolitics.
Yeah.
The interest of taking land for its strategic purposes. We learned this in class.
But how did you even control the Ottomans if you had completely different ideas of government?
We used direct colonization, so we'd have total control over the Ottoman Empire. To do this, we established protectorates and spheres of influence, allowing them to use their own way of government while their trading privileges were still controlled by us.
So what exact issues did you face when imperializing the Ottoman Empire?
Well, an Egyptian leader named Muhammad Ali, sent by the Ottoman Empire, chose to make many modernizing reforms that combated our ways of controlling.
Alright, thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Excuse me, ma'am. Are you from this country?
Yes, may I help you with something?
I was wondering how imperialism has affected your country.
We are incredibly unstable. Riots have occurred in which we've lost many lives as well as control over our people. It's become more difficult to rebuild our communities, let alone our country.
What do you think of the overall outcome of imperialism in your country?
It has been a deep struggle to find a peaceful state to where everyone is happy. Turkey is allied with Germany, and World War I has finished off the rest of the empire, which has already been at a decline for some time.
Bye, thank you. Frankie, get up! We're gonna be late!
Oh, goodness. Oh, third day in a row.
Yeah, and I bet this time we came during decolonization, like we learned today in class.
Yeah, during this time period in the Middle East, the stronger of the nations gained their independence and started ruling over themselves. And one important nation that did this was Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia is the desert country encompassing most of the Arabian Peninsula with the Red Sea and Persian-Arabian Gulf coastlines. As Ms. Blundergast said, this nation was named by Abd al-Aziz ibn Saud after his family name, and his bloodline became Saudi Arabia's hereditary rulers because he was the first monarch of this new independent monarchy.
Yeah, and Ibn Saud carried on Arab and Islamic traditions. Loyalty to the Saudi government was based on custom, religion, and family ties. Yeah. Wait, excuse me, miss? What is the current state of Saudi Arabia?
Saudi Arabia? This is Turkey, couldn't you tell? Because they're an absolute monarchy while we are a republic.
Turkey? What's that?
Turkey is a nation straddling Eastern Europe and Western Asia.
Well, how did they become a republic?
World War I completed the destruction of the Ottoman Empire, which had been steadily weakening for some time. After Turkey, allied with Germany, found itself on the losing side of that war, a movement toward a modern secular state emerged within the empire. Led by Mustafa Kemal, this movement eventually led to the 1923 creation of a new Turkish republic.
Who is Mustafa Kemal?
Mustafa Kemal was a Turkish army officer, revolutionary, who in 1922 led Turkish nationalists in overthrowing the last Ottoman Sultan. He later founded the Republic of Turkey, serving as its first president from 1923 until his death in 1938.
Well, we best be going. Goodbye.
Bye!
Frankie, get up! We're gonna be late!
Oh, goodness.
Again?
Yeah, but I think this time is different. It's like we didn't even travel back in time. We're just in Egypt.
Look at all the buildings and cars. I think we're in the present.
Wait, hey, you over there.
Do you know where we are?
Why, you are in Egypt.
Wait, I thought Egypt had a corrupt government with rigged elections.
How is there no chaos here?
We had our first fair elections in 2012, and Mohamed Morsi was declared the winner, thus becoming Egypt's first Islamist president, its first democratically elected president, and its first civilian president in 60 years.
So is it always peaceful here?
Not at all. There is a terrible terrorist organization called ISIS that wreaks havoc across most of the Middle East. In Syria, ISIS rebels have started a bloody civil war against the government, and it makes us citizens of these countries hate ISIS.
But why would they do such horrible things?
ISIS has its chief goal the establishment of a caliphate based on Sharia law, and I believe that all goes back to imperialism because ISIS is against Western and European influences that have combined with the traditional Middle East.
I bet all this violence ruins your economy.
Not exactly. This region is still very wealthy due to oil. Saudi Aramco, the oil company, employs more than 50,000 workers from more than 50 countries as it continues to explore new opportunities to keep it in the forefront of global oil production.
Frankie, get up! We're gonna be late!
Oh, goodness.